$2,581 in 4 days selling a handful of PDFs. This is a promotion I ran last week. On Wednesdays, I try to share like wins. So this is a recent win because it was last week. So I'm gonna kind of share what I did and how I did it and why you should think about doing the same. So I put together, I sell a handful of PDFs, and I put together a little bundle offer last week. And I sold this same bundle back in March, and I did 20 sales in March. I got my notes here on my phone. I did 20 sales in March for $1,671. And then I opened up the bundle again the other day, last Thursday, and it was for 4 days. And I was a bit nervous that I was like, shit, I already sold this bundle in March. I'm not sure how well it'll sell. Now obviously my audience has gotten bigger since March, but again, stinking thinking. I'm thinking, oh, well, I already sold it. So I ended up putting it out there again. Same price, it was $77. It was 8 PDFs, and ended up selling it 32 times over the 4 days. 2 people bought the order bump. I'm looking at my stats. 2 people bought the order bump for $97 each, which was a one-on-one consultation strategy session with me. And then I had an upsell for $197 for 30 days of coaching, or 14 days of coaching. I can't remember, one of the two. Just over Volley. It's an app that I use with clients where they can message me and text me. Nobody took the upsell. So I made 32 sales. 2 people bought the order bump, which is a 6% conversion rate. Not that good, honestly. And then nobody bought the upsell, so that's not that good either. It could have been a lot better. My goal was $2,000 in sales, ended up doing close to $2,600. So I'm happy with the result. And I ran into some issues. So what I like to do when I launch a product or do a promotion, I email pretty heavily. And I sent 1 email on Thursday. I sent 1 email on Friday. I sent 1 email on Saturday, which that's what I typically do. Now on the last day, I sent 5 emails. I push it hard on the last day. And I ended up doing 42% of my overall sales on Sunday, that last day. People wait to the last minute. Time and time again, I'm reminded of this when I do any type of launch, any type of promo. People wait to the last minute. And it's really interesting, like the last 6 hours, it's not uncommon for me to make 20 to 25% of my overall sales in the last 6 hours. Like, people just wait to the last minute. So I think I had 24 people unsubscribe over the 4 days. So for all the people like, oh my gosh, I would unsubscribe. That's fine. It was 0.002% of my email list that unsubscribed. So really not that many people. I had some issues with email. Sunday afternoon I caught it. I send emails through my WordPress website, and I noticed a lot of the emails weren't being sent out. I hit a limit, which I didn't know. So Sunday afternoon, I switched to ConvertKit, which is a platform I used to use. I still have an account, and I uploaded my contacts there, kind of scrambling around, and then I sent the last 2 emails in the launch promo with ConvertKit, which was much better open rates. Also, I had budgeted like $100, $150 a day on Facebook ads for the promotion for the 4 days. I don't know why. Sometimes this happens. Facebook didn't spend like any of my money. It spent anywhere from like $25 to like $40. And I had budgeted $150. So I don't know why that was. That does happen. So that was unfortunate. So my point in sharing those 2 things, the email weren't going out, but I found a solution. The Facebook ads weren't showing. I didn't find a solution to that. And I still ended up doing like $2,600, so I had a few sales from YouTube. I made, I think, 2 posts on YouTube about it. But I want to tie it into, I don't do this often enough, like run promotions, bundles, buy one, get one, 50% off. I mean, whatever you want, some type of promotion. I mean, if you think of like Pizza Hut or like any pizza place or really any food place, they run promotions all the damn time. I took the kids to the trampoline park last week. They had every day they had a different promotion. Tuesday after 5 o'clock, get 3 hours for $20. Wednesday after 3 o'clock, buy 1 hour, get 2 hours free. Thursday, they had some other promotion. I mean, every day of the week they had promotions. And I find here as entrepreneurs, we don't do that well. Now, you could make the argument that it cheapens the products, and I understand that, but It's a great way to inject cash into your business. You know, I ran a bundle offer in October, November, December, March, and then last week. So I've only done it twice this year. But it's usually $1,500 every single time I do it. And it's all profit. So especially if you're spending money on ads, it's gonna help with your advertising. You know, you're increasing that LTV, that lifetime value of a customer who's maybe bought before. Because a lot of the people that bought my bundle, they have already bought stuff from me. They just bought again. And that's the whole point. You know, so if you sell digital products or really anything online, if you're not running like promotions, you know, I'm gonna start running a monthly promotion, and I'm gonna mix it up. I'm not gonna run the same thing each and every month, but I'll mix it up and have some fun with it. Might be a buy one, get one, might be I don't know. I'm gonna come up with some ideas. You know, and I'm also gonna start implementing like some flash sales. I see some women I follow over on Instagram. They do a wonderful job of this. They run flash sales. You know, it'll be like a $200 product, and for the next 24 hours, it's 50% off. You know, or for the next 2 days, it's 50% off, or 30% off, whatever. You know, and they get a surge of buyers, you know. And you gotta remember, you know, you're picking up followers, you're gaining new people. Maybe they didn't see the offer a couple weeks ago. You got new people in the audience, you know. And I think a lot of us, myself included, I'm like, like I said at the beginning of this video, I was hesitant on running this bundle because I just ran it in March. March was 3 months ago. You know, I've added thousands of people to my audience since March, thousands, you know. And here I am with stinking thinking going, oh, I can't run this. I just did this in March. Well, good I pulled the trigger and moved forward with it because it put $2,600 in my piggy banks. So if you're an entrepreneur selling anything online, let this be a lesson from me. Create little promotions. Have some fun with it. You know, some things I'm kicking around, running like a flash sale, you know, and doing, you know, for example, get the digital product challenge for 50% off this weekend only. Or get the digital product challenge for the next 5 people, it's 50% off. And then you cut it off after 5 people. So there's different ways to kind of position your special promotions and that, and you can have some fun with it. And your audience loves it. I mean, I get asked often from people, they'll be like, hey, is there a place I can buy all your products? And I'm like, usually I run a bundle, you know, once every couple months. So just be on the lookout for that, you know, but it's a good deal for your customers. It's a nice cash injection, profit injection into your business. It adds a little fun to it, you know, and, you know, I had people thanking me. You know, I did have some people like, hey, I bought this and this. I don't want to buy the bundle again because I've already bought 2 of your products. And it's like, well, I'm just running a bundle for this, you know, and they're like, can I get a discount on this, you know? And then I had another lady said, oh, I bought yesterday. I should have waited till today. I would have bought all of them. You know, so yeah, you're going to have some people like that, unfortunately. And it's just like, hey, you know what? I do these bundles every so often. You know, if you want to grab the bundle, great. If not, because you've already bought a couple of things, then you don't have to get it, you know. But I did have people that were already customers that bought something in the bundle, buy the bundle. You know, so they rebought something again from me because they saw the value in the bundle. So let this be a lesson. Run special promotions, have some fun with it. You'll likely get customers thanking you for it. It's a nice cash injection. It's certainly a confidence boost. You know, Sunday was a good day. What did I do Sunday sales-wise? I can't remember. $1,500 or something like that. You know, so it was a nice little Sunday boost. And it was like, man, if my email and ads were working, I might have cleared 3 or 4 grand, you know, but hey, I'm grateful to put $2,600 in my pocket. I'm blessed I get to share this lesson with you guys and gals here on the YouTubes. So have some fun, run some promotions, do a better job than I do it. Like I said, I've done it twice this year in 6 months, and I'm leaving a lot of money on the table by not doing it. So run promotions. Anyways, I'm gonna wrap this up. If you have comments, questions, concerns about selling PDFs on the internet, drop a comment right down below. I do these videos Monday through Friday where I walk around the neighborhood here in Las Vegas and I share a tip, an idea, a thought, a win, a loss, a mistake made, a lesson learned, whatever. One take, no edits. So hit that subscribe button. And then also I'll wrap it up right here. I put out a video a couple weeks ago, how I average $540 a day selling silly little PDFs on the internet. The video's had, I think it's close to 100 comments, people getting a lot of value out of it. So I think it's better than Netflix and chill, but I might be a little bit biased, but check it out. It shares exactly what I do to make money selling silly little PDFs on the internet. Thank you.